Welcome to Relax Salon. How may I help you? Definitely. Do you have an appointment today? Well, we take walk-ins. That is perfectly fine. Have you been in before? Oh, good. Okay, let me look up your name. Okay. And do you remember who you saw last time you were in? All right. Well, she is not available right now. Are you willing to see another stylist while you're here? Okay, great. Yeah, and we take no offense if you decide you like one stylist over another, so you would actually right now be with me. That's why I'm at the front desk. I happen to have a free session available. So I can work with you right now if you'd like, but again, if you decide to go back to your other stylist afterwards, that is perfectly fine. No offense taken, okay? All right, so do you know what we're doing today? All right. So, shampoo cut. No, that's fine. We don't have to use a blow dryer if you don't want the heat on your hair. Yeah, you are welcome to sit in the lobby and let your hair air dry if you'd like, or, if you want to leave, that's fine too. It's a little chilly out there today, so you may want to let it air dry a little bit, or at least kind of pin it up off of your neck. Oh, you have a hat with you too? Great. Okay. So I will put some product in it so that if you let it air dry, it will look great. But you might get a little bit of hat hair if you put your hat on. Okay. All right. So yeah, if you can sit in the lobby and just let it air dry and relax and read a magazine or play on your phone or whatever you want. Okay. So this week we're also offering a complimentary brow wax. Is that something you'd be interested in? Your brows look lovely, but if you would like a slightly different shape. Okay. Yeah, no, we're happy to do that. We have time for that. So let me just write all of this down. 1 second. Okay, great. Do you have a limited amount of time, or are we good? Okay. No, it shouldn't take more than an hour, especially since we're not styling, we're just putting in some product. Okay, so if it's all right with you, I'm going to get you back into the shampoo area, but we're going to do your brows first. Then I can put some lotion, and any little redness that you might have around your brows from the waxing will be gone by the time you leave. Is that all right with you? It also allows me to put you in one of the reclining chairs for the shampoo, and that makes it a little bit easier to do the waxing. All right, so just hold on 1 second. I have the wax ready. I have to just go get it. So if you want to follow me, and I will show you back to the shampoo area. So I have the wax already, and let me just take a look at your brows. Do you mind if I get a little closer? Is it okay for me to touch your skin? Are you all right with that? Okay. Like I said, they're beautiful brows. You really don't need waxing, but waxing is always fun if you want to try a slightly different style with your brows. Yeah, it's very fashionable to have kind of a higher arch or a more straight brow. Have you thought about anything that you would specifically want? Have you ever had your brows waxed before? Okay. Do you mind a more dramatic brow, or do you want it kept very simple? Oh, fun. Okay, good. I love doing a dramatic brow. We're not going to do anything where you look, like perpetually surprised or anything, but you might look a little, I don't know. I don't know what word I want to use. A little kind of witty, a little, a little skeptical, just a little playful. Playful is the word that I want, because that, I think, will look perfect with your face. No, we're not going to do anything like arch villain, like, no. Just a little playful. Okay, good. Yeah, you have great brows to work with because they're thick, but they're not, you don't have a unibrow or anything. You don't have anything where you need to wax, but it's definitely fun. Okay, so if you haven't had waxing before, it can hurt a tiny bit, but just for a second, okay? So I'm going to put a little bit of numbing cream on, and then you really won't feel anything. So just warming this up. Okay, I'm just going to gently dab that onto your brows. That looks great. I'm going to get one more thing. I want to make sure we have the extra lotion for the end because I don't want you to have any redness or anything. So we have this great wax. It's actually a candle kind of wax. So this one actually has a nice smell. They often have kind of not as nice smell, but this is a new product and it's really a fabulous product. So I'm just going to take a little wooden wand, dip it in this wax. See that? Yep. Okay. And I'm mostly going to go underneath your eyebrow. Just like that. And a little bit up top because we're going to give you this nice arch that will look very cute on you. Yeah, no, I'm really excited. So I'm just going to stick down the paper. And then just stick that down on top of the wax. Let it dry for a minute. Okay, you ready? Gonna be quick. You're not gonna feel it because of the numbing cream. How was that? Yeah, nothing. Okay, so let's do just one more. Make sure we get all the wax off. Yep, that was all. Again, you don't need much waxing. So now I'm gonna do the other eyebrow. You feeling okay? Okay. So just take a little bit of this wax. Spread it just along underneath. Oh, that looks so good on the other side. Oh my gosh. No, I do this all the time, so I'm actually really fast at it now. Waxing is a nice little extra to get when you come in. If you want to feel a little extra fancy. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down and then pull that off. Actually, I'm going to get another. Stick that down and then just rip it off. Woo. Okay, that was good. And then just up top, make sure we got it all. Very nice. Okay. No pain, right? Yeah, good. and I'm going to put some of this lotion on, and it will just get rid of any of the little red. Oh, so cute. It looks great. You want to see? Here, I've got a little handheld mirror. There you go. So just take a look in here. Isn't that cute? I know. Yeah, see, you should get that done more often. And it's so fast. It's really such a boost to your face. Like, I don't know. I love getting facials because they're so relaxing. But I find that bang for your buck and for your time, an eyebrow wax does the most to lift your face right away. I think that's what we're all looking for. So I'm going to take a quick drink. I know it's so dry with the heat running. Did you want anything to drink? We've got tea. We've got seltzer. We've got chocolate milk for kids. We've got... Yeah? No, you're welcome to have a chocolate milk. I love that too. Here you go. Now we have the Horizon Organic DHA Omega-3 low-fat chocolate milk. There you go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you're having such a fun day. So is this a special day? Good. We all need those pamper days. All right, so I'm going to have you lay back in the bowl with your head in the bowl. Hair in the bowl. I don't want your whole head in the bowl. Is that comfortable? Okay. So just lean back. Let me know if this feels warm enough. Is that okay? All right, I'm just going to... We have these little shampoo packets. So I'm going to use the big one, but I'm going to give you some of these little packets to take home if you want to have some of this shampoo and conditioner at home. Yep, because your hair feels a little bit dry, we're going to use the one with some avocado oil in it. It's my favorite anyway. Now, it doesn't smell like avocados. It actually smells more like orange. Can you smell it? Yeah. Okay. Just going to put that in your hair. That feel good? Good. Let me just work that. Your hair is really beautiful. Bring it out. Yeah, I think a lot of us have been growing our hair out this year. So I'm going to rinse that out. I'm going to put conditioner in, and while the conditioner's in, I'm going to give you a little bit of head massage. Okay? Alright, so let's get some of this conditioner. This conditioner also has the avocado oil in it. We have big bottles that you can buy up front, but you can also try the little packets I'm going to give you. See if you love it. The nice thing about salon shampoo and conditioner is you really only need a teeny tiny bit, so it lasts a lot longer than pharmacy or grocery store bought shampoo and conditioner. All right, so I'm really going to work this through your beautiful hair and let that sit for a minute while I give you a nice head massage. Everyone's favorite part. So just using my 4 fingers to really scrub your scalp. Get any product left on your scalp. I think a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of times when they have dandruff, it's not that their scalp is flaking or anything like that. It's that they have product on their scalp that they have not washed off well. So if you can get all of that product off your scalp, you're going to get a lot less of that flaking that people don't really like. So we're doing that at the same time as really just relaxing those muscles. That's why we're the Relax Salon. We want you to totally relax while you're here. Very good. Does that feel nice? Okay, I'm going to get into your neck too. I know, we're all so tense right now. Just getting your occiput, the back of your head, where your neck meets your skull. We're always really tense there. And those of us that are on our phones a lot often jut our head forward, and so that neck area can be really tight. Very good. Okay. How's that all feel? Like you want it to go on forever? Well, okay. I don't blame you. We'll give you a couple extra minutes. I know. I love a good massage too. Head massage, face massage, back massage. Now I have a massage therapist that I do an exchange with. Yeah, so I'll cut her hair and she'll give me a massage, and it's a wonderful trade-off. Does that all feel good? All right. This hair is just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Is this your natural color? Just matches your skin tone so well. I figured it was, but you're awfully lucky because very few people have such a vibrant color to their hair. No, we do dyes and highlights and lowlights here. I mean, I suppose in the wintertime you could have some lowlights, but honestly, your hair is such a beautiful color to begin with. It would just be, it like with the eyebrows, if you needed a little extra pop, you could get some highlights or some lowlights, but your hair is such a gorgeous color to begin with. Unless you really just wanted a big change, I wouldn't go with an all-over color. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just hair. I mean, hair is important, but it's not that important. So if you felt like, doing something crazy and going blue or ombre or something, we could definitely do that. But if you're just looking for what like really matches your skin tone and will kind of make your natural look pop, your hair color is perfect the way it is. Yeah. But sometimes it's fun to get your hair done, and so I like playing with highlights and lowlights, and that's not going to damage your natural color at all. Okay. All good things must come to an end, dear. Okay. I know. All right, let's rinse that out. Okay, I'm getting all of that out of your hair. All right. Does that feel good? Good, yeah. The nice warm water feels good too. All right, so one more rinse. We want to get out all the product. Good. Perfect. All right. So I think we are in good shape with that. All right, so I'm going to have you follow me, and we're going to go over to my station so I can cut your hair. Okay. Okay. So, I know, don't your eyebrows look amazing? Are you enjoying your chocolate milk? I'm going to have another sip of my tea. No, it's nice to have something a little bit special. I mean, that's one thing I've found that, like, I think as adults, often our go-to is wine or beer or a cocktail. And sometimes I'm, like, just as happy with a kombucha that I don't usually have, or just something a little bit different. I just want like a little treat of some sort, but it doesn't always have to be wine, although I like a nice glass of wine, but it can be something a bit simpler. Yeah, so like a chocolate milk, or like a special soda I don't usually have. Yeah, my favorite new thing is, like, I don't usually buy kombucha very much because it can be very expensive. But I found a brand that I really like, and they make a peach tea kombucha. And so I tend to get one of those a week, and like that's my special thing. So have your chocolate milk and enjoy it. Okay, let me take a look at this beautiful, beautiful hair. So, what are you thinking of having me do? No, that's okay. So, if you're not sure, let me ask you some questions. I can, can see a few styles that would work really well on your hair. You have a beautiful face. Let me look at your face structure. So, with your shape of face, there's a lot of different hairstyles that would work really well. But I don't just want to go, I've had hairstylists like look at me and say, oh, your hair needs to look like this, without asking me any questions. And again, often I find, I need to know more about your lifestyle in order to figure out which of these styles would work well for you. So your hair feels really healthy. How do you take care of it? Okay. Do you shampoo every day? All right. No, that's fine. What kind of products do you use in it, if anything? All right. How often do you use that? Every day? Okay. Do you work out at a gym and want to put your hair up? Okay. How often are you doing that? All right. So that tells me a few pieces of information. Do you blow dry at all? I assume not. Okay, since you're saying you don't want the heat on your hair. So if you want a very simple style that's going to look good without a whole lot of effort, and does that sound like you? Okay. Then I think I know exactly what to do. And I want to keep it long enough that you can put it up when you go to the gym. When you're going out for something fancy, out to dinner or something, how do you like to wear your hair? All right. So we want something that when it's just down, like the way you like to wear it most of the time, it's not going to be in your face, because that's, I think, a problem a lot of us run into, is because we like our hair down, we're always like pushing it behind our ears, and that may not be a style that looks really good, because that's not the way the cut was made. It was not made for behind your ears. So I'm thinking of cutting it about to here. You see where I'm holding it? All right, so that's long enough so that you can put it up when you're at the gym. You can put it up into a ponytail or just up into a barrette. I think I'm leaning towards no bangs. What do you think about that? All right, yeah, I can tell you used to have them. It looks like you're letting them grow out, and I'm feeling like let's let them grow all the way out so that the cut that you have won't be in your face and you can just wear your hair down. Easy, no maintenance. I'll give you a quick spray-in product that will help give your hair some body. Yep, and like I said, the color's gorgeous, so you want to emphasize that. Like, feel free to play with some different things. You could always like pull it up into a little knot here at your neck. That would be cute. Yeah, you can do, whatever you want, pigtails or, just a barrette up with a little cascade when you're trying to be fancy, something like that. See, and those are really easy styles that you can do if you don't want to take a whole bunch of time with your hair. And then you can just leave it down and it'll look beautiful down. Does that sound like a plan to you? Okay, so we're only going to take, I would say, about 1.5 inches off, just to give it a little bit of shape. And we're not going to really touch your bangs unless there's a couple split ends, because I don't want it to be all frizzy where your bangs are growing out. I might take a tiny, tiny bit, but I'm going to take as little as I can possibly take off, okay? And you don't really need layers, no, because your hair's not super thick. You just need a little bit of body. So, okay, so that's a plan. I'm going to take that much off, if you're okay with that. If for some reason you look at it and you're like, oh, I really wanted it shorter, or I want more style to it, let me know and I'll go back in, okay? All right, so let's just get started, okay? Are you ready? First cut. What do you think? Now, this will go quick. I just want to brush this out a little bit. Now you've got, most of the knots are out because of the conditioner, but you got a few little. So when was the last time you came in? I know. We're getting so many people in now who are like, I haven't been into a hairdresser in a year. I don't blame them. No. But it's nice to see people coming back in. It's also just nice to know people are taking care of themselves again. They're feeling like they can go and do these nice things and relax and get pampered a little bit, have somebody else take care of them. I know, that's been part of why things have been so hard. I haven't gotten to do those fun things, those relaxing things that kind of help get us through. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Got a lot of hair here. I know, you're lucky it's not super thick. Does it lighten up in the summer? Yeah, I can kind of tell. So you probably don't really need highlights in the summer because it probably does that naturally. But sometimes some lowlights, even in the summer, like it just makes it pop a little bit more. Again, you don't need it, but if you're ever looking for something a little bit more dramatic for a special occasion, yeah, that's what I would recommend for you. Like, come on in, have your eyebrows done, and get some lowlights in, and maybe a fresh trim, and that's really all you need. I mean, if you ever have something, you know, black tie that you really want to glam up for, we have a makeup artist too. Yeah, no, you can often schedule that all at the same time. Just come in, and in an hour and a half, you can have your whole look done. You can even like bring in your outfit and, you know, change in the bathroom before they do your makeup, and you can walk out of here and go straight to your event. Yeah. No, we have a lot of people who do that because just life is so busy now, and it's hard to make sure that you have enough time to get ready and get everything done. That with a lot of those big events, people just schedule here so that they know they're not going to run out of time at home. They just pack up their outfit, come and see us, and walk out the door ready to go. No, I mean, there's so many weddings nowadays. Like, everybody's catching up on the weddings they weren't able to have last year. So now we have like 1 million events. So we've got a lot of people coming in, like even in the mornings, because they've got an afternoon wedding. Like not even their own wedding, but you know, they've been invited to a wedding, or they're bridesmaid, or yeah, sometimes the whole wedding party will come in. Oh, that's looking really, really good. Okay, so let me look. Let me brush this out a little bit. Oh, it looks really, really good. Okay, so let me just look at both sides. Look at the back. So you have a little bit of a natural curl. Okay, that's good. That'll give you a little bit of body. No, it looks really beautiful. Do you like it? Yeah, you won't entirely be able to tell until it's dry, but does the length look okay? No, it just like, when it gets overgrown, I mean, it's hard because it's a really hard balance between growing your hair out and wanting it to get longer, but not wanting it to get like scraggly at the ends. So you really do, even when you're growing out your hair, need to come in at least every couple of months just to have those ends taken off. Or else, again, it just starts to look, makes it so you don't look as put together, and we're going to have to cut it off anyway because it's not going to be even at the end. So might as well come in every, couple of months. We can cut off what's not even, and then it will make you look more polished. Not just like you haven't been to the hairdresser in a while, but that like you're purposely growing your hair out. That's kind of what everybody wants. Okay, so product. So we're going to do a little bit of this spray. I'm going to cover your eyes. And just work that through your hair. Yep. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, so that'll help it give you that little bit of curl. And I'm going to put some of this in as well, just to keep it really shiny. Yep. Oh, that looks really nice. Yep. Now you don't need to blow dry this. So the only thing I would say is if you're not going to blow dry, which is perfectly fine, it's actually healthier for your hair, but you want to make sure when it's cold like this that you're taking a shower early enough that your hair can dry before you head outside. Because we all know the beauty of hat hair, which is fine if you're putting your hair up before you go, but if you're just walking out the door with wet hair, it's gonna flatten out your hair. So unless you plan on wearing the hat all day, or unless you've got your hair up and plan on kind of going in and fixing it when you get there. But if you have it dry, especially if you're just heading out to the car, you can just leave the hat off so that your hair will be nice and full. So look in the mirror. I'm glad you like it. Are you going to leave now, or are you going to sit and let it dry a little bit more before you go? Yeah, if you had the time, I would love to have you sit in the lobby, let it dry a little bit more, just in case when you see it dry, you're like, oh, I'm not as sure now that I see it totally dry, because I would rather fix it for you now before you leave than have you go home and be unhappy. Okay? So yeah, if you have time, just have a seat, read a magazine. We can get you another chocolate milk, or we can get you that tea or coffee, or we even have some champagne in the back. We usually have those for the wedding parties, but we had a wedding party this morning, so we have some champagne that's open back there if you would like some. Yeah? Sure. No problem at all. No. Just go sit. There's a nice big splash for you. Cheers. Good end to the day, huh? Well, sit, relax. Whenever you're ready, you can go up to the front desk and they will ring you out. If you want to book something now, you can. If you want to wait and give us a call later when you know your schedule, that's fine too. But I'd love to see you back in here with any one of us. I would personally love to see you back, but again, no offense taken. If you have a certain time frame that doesn't fit with mine, or if you want to go back to your previous stylist, it's okay. But I'd like to see your hair looking awesome. So come on back in a month or two, and we'll make sure we cut off any little ends that are growing out. Okay? It was so nice meeting you. Thank you for coming in. Take good care of yourself, okay? All right, I hope to see you back. Okay, bye-bye.